You've probably heard that magnesium glycinate is supposed to be gentle, that it helps you fall asleep faster, keeps your legs from cramping at night, steadies your nerves, and supports a healthy heartbeat. And all of that is true. Magnesium glycinate can be incredibly effective, but there's a small habit so many people make that flips this calming mineral on its head. Instead of relaxing you, it can leave you wide awake at 3 in the morning, chest feeling tight, heart racing, mind buzzing. Most people never connect the dots. They blame stress, age, hormones, or just say, it was one of those nights. But the real reason is much simpler. The supplement isn't the problem, the way it's being used is. Magnesium plays a role in hundreds of essential processes in your body. It helps muscles release instead of staying tight. It supports stable nerve signaling. It keeps your heart rhythm steady. It's deeply involved in sleep regulation. When magnesium actually reaches your cells, you usually feel the difference. When it doesn't, your body reacts with tension instead of calm. I see this all the time, especially in adults who are doing almost everything right, eating well, taking their supplements consistently, but missing one small detail that completely shuts magnesium down before it can help. Today, we're cutting through the confusion. You're going to learn the exact habits that stop magnesium glycinate from working and how a few simple adjustments can turn it into one of the most supportive minerals in your daily routine. And quick check-in before we go further: if you're watching this and magnesium is part of your routine, drop a quick comment and say hello. It helps this community grow and lets us support each other with real, practical health knowledge. Let's start with one of the most common mistakes almost no one realizes they're making. Many adults take magnesium right after a large, healthy meal. It feels logical. Food feels protective. But when magnesium enters a digestive system that's full of certain foods, absorption can drop dramatically without you feeling a thing. The tricky part is that the foods causing the problem are often considered very healthy. Whole grains, beans, nuts, seeds, spinach, beet greens, dark chocolate, and calcium-rich foods all contain compounds that bind tightly to minerals. Phytates, oxalates, and competing minerals act like clamps. They grab magnesium, lock it up, and send it straight through your system unused. Imagine this scenario. You eat oatmeal for fiber, add almonds for heart health, maybe throw spinach into your lunch. Then you take magnesium, feeling confident you're doing everything right. Inside your gut, though, fiber pulls magnesium away, oxalates bind it tightly, and calcium competes for the same absorption pathways. The supplement you took for sleep or muscle relief never even makes it into your bloodstream. This is why so many people take magnesium for months and feel nothing. They assume the brand is weak or their body just doesn't respond anymore. In reality, the timing never gave magnesium a chance. Here's the good news. Magnesium doesn't need a complicated routine, it just needs space. Taking it on an empty stomach, or at least 1 to 2 hours away from heavy fiber nuts, seeds, leafy greens, whole grains, and calcium-rich foods allows absorption to increase dramatically. If you prefer taking magnesium with food, choose something neutral like a small portion of white rice, plain toast, or soft-cooked vegetables such as zucchini or squash. These don't bind magnesium, they simply stay out of the way. When people fix this one habit, they often notice deeper sleep, calmer muscles, and less evening tension within days. Now, quick pause here because this is important. If this information is already helping you, take a second to like this video. It tells the algorithm this kind of evidence-based health content matters, and it helps BioOptimize Vision reach more people who need clarity, not hype. Next, let's talk about something even more disruptive: everyday drinks. Coffee, tea, soda, sparkling water, and alcohol feel harmless because they're part of daily life. But these beverages can quietly drain magnesium before it ever reaches your cells. Coffee and tea contain compounds that bind minerals immediately in the digestive tract. Then caffeine increases kidney activity, pushing magnesium out through urine faster than it can be absorbed. Alcohol irritates the gut lining and accelerates mineral loss. Even carbonated drinks change the gut environment just enough to make magnesium harder to absorb. Most people never link these drinks to poor sleep or twitchy muscles. They blame age or stress. But often it's simply timing. The solution isn't quitting everything you enjoy, it's spacing. Keep coffee and black tea several hours away from magnesium. Keep alcohol even further away, especially if you take magnesium at night. Once people do this, muscles stay calmer, nerves feel steadier, and sleep improves, not because they changed supplements, but because magnesium finally stayed in the body long enough to work. Another major issue is how magnesium is dosed. Many people take one large dose all at once, usually at night, expecting instant relaxation. But the body doesn't absorb magnesium in a single wave. It uses small transport channels that can only handle limited amounts at a time. When too much arrives at once, absorption slows and excess magnesium sits in the gut, pulling water with it. This can cause digestive upset or even a wired, restless feeling. On top of that, supplement labels can be misleading. The number on the bottle often refers to the compound weight, not the actual elemental magnesium. People double their dose thinking they're correcting a deficiency when they're really overwhelming the system. A better approach is smaller, divided doses spaced throughout the day. This allows magnesium to move efficiently into the bloodstream. People who switch to this pattern often notice more consistent calm, fewer nighttime jolts, and better digestion. Even with perfect timing and dosing, magnesium can still be blocked by other supplements and medications. Acid-reducing drugs lower stomach acid, making it harder for magnesium to separate and absorb. Calcium and iron compete for the same transport pathways. Diuretics increase magnesium loss through urine. High-dose vitamin D uses magnesium as a cofactor, potentially increasing your needs. The solution here is coordination. Give magnesium its own window, separate from competing supplements and medications whenever possible. When conflicts are removed, magnesium often starts working exactly as expected. Finally, there's the most underestimated factor of all, hydration. Not just drink more water, but true cellular hydration. Magnesium needs fluid to dissolve and move across the gut lining. Many people take magnesium at night when they're already mildly dehydrated from caffeine, alcohol, salty foods, or simply not drinking enough throughout the day. Without enough fluid, magnesium stays concentrated in one spot, pulling water into the gut and triggering cramps, nausea, or a racing heart sensation. This doesn't mean magnesium is harsh. It means the body wasn't prepared. A simple hydration buffer 30 to 40 minutes before taking magnesium can completely change the experience. Room temperature water taken in steady sips primes the gut and allows magnesium to absorb smoothly. When hydration is adequate, magnesium behaves differently. Muscles relax, breathing deepens, sleep comes more naturally. If magnesium has ever made you feel worse instead of better, your body likely wasn't rejecting it. It was asking for better timing, spacing, and hydration. Once those pieces are in place, magnesium stops being a mystery and becomes the supportive tool it's meant to be. Now I want to hear from you. Which habit surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if this video helped you understand your body better, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow BioOptimize Vision for more science-based guidance you can actually use. Your body deserves clarity, your nights deserve rest, and your health deserves facts you can trust.